the issue and the accusation of the police and the goons started with him. What we need to do is to state facts as they are. The police work under the law. And he alluded that the work of the police is to protect property and people. It is not to protect this team or that team. When people come to demonstration and we are calling them, let's classify them as goons. For that, we don't know how we reach to that classification, but we call them goons. And the police are there. The police are not supposed, and they cannot start arresting somebody when he is walking in the street. And actually their duty is to protect that person, whether it's a goon or it's not a goon.
Yes.
That is the police work of the police. So when you see the police walking alongside with these people and they have not committed a crime, the police is at work protecting that person until he commits that crime. That is when the police now can intervene. But when somebody is, whether you are carrying there's nothing wrong carrying a djembe stick. We have Maasais carrying sticks everywhere. You cannot arrest them because they have done nothing wrong, and this person has done nothing wrong. So when you say that I'm going to arrest him, or police are supporting these people, police are supposed to support those people, whether goons or demonstrators or whatever man, or members of parliament, whoever. Civilian, the police, that is their work. And once you understand that, we will not come and sit here and tell people police are guarding goons. Those people, police don't recognize them as goons. They recognize them as Kenyans whom they serve. Okay? Until you get to a point of breaking the law, that is the time when the police comes in.
So
but when the law is not broken,
does our law allow that?
Let me the law allows police to protect all citizens.
And they cannot be able to differentiate a common man and a goon.
You can only differentiate once the commission, once an offense has been committed. You know, let us be realistic and let us follow the law. If now I fight here with the Kakuya and the police is standing there, the only thing they can do is to separate us, not to arrest me. The law requires the police to arrest me once Kakuya has gone to hospital and he has acquired a P3. That is the law. That is the only time now the police can come in. He will not come in because he saw. He's not a witness to his own case. Let Kakuya prove that I have injured him through documentation. That is the only time the police will come in. But they can come and separate us. But they cannot just book me in Obi. No. They will book me once Kakuya goes to, and he knows that law very well. Let us not preach the criminal act.
Okay.
Let's go to your point of what Kakuya is saying. You know, it's very unfortunate, honestly. And let us be frank with ourselves. And patriotism is very important. This is our own country. How do I live in my house and I say this house of mine is failed? And I'm there. I wake up there. How do you state that our country is a failed state? And like you are trying to tell him, what is a failed state? What is a failed state? If you may ask. A failed state is a state which has been unable to function in anything. Call it security, providing security to his people, providing health to his people, providing education to his people, providing all the necessities.
Protecting its territory.
Protecting your territory. A failed state is a state whereby you will see your neighbors and the army of your neighbors encroaching to your country and you are not able to protect yourself. That is a failed state. A failed state is not a person, is not a state which is controlling demonstration in a town. That is not a failed state. And a failed state, if this country was a failed state, let me tell you, Kakuya would not be here today. He is driving comfortably with all security machinery. You will find police officers trying to control the traffic. You will find police officers trying to patrol our country. And there is peace in this country, let me tell you. Let us not say we are not enjoying peace. If we are not enjoying peace, this mass I'm seeing of Kakuya will not be like this. He would be suffering. Everybody would be suffering. We are not suffering in this country. We have issues which we are trying to address. And we cannot address them declaring ourselves as a state. This is a national television. It's watched even in America because you stream online. So when an American looks at this TV and says, that is a member of parliament, and is declaring his country a failed state. Where is patriotism in this country? I mean, it is about ourselves. It's not about only William Ruto. It's not about, it is us who should make this country a better place for ourselves. And we can only do so with sober minds. We cannot do so emotionally or just putting politics ahead of us. No, it is our country, let me tell you. And I feel ashamed because Kaguya is one of my best friends in this. Actually, sometimes I call Kaguya when I'm down, and he supports me. He's a very good friend of mine. But I am strained to put these words across. I don't expect those words to come from him. It is not a failed state, and I would wish he could withdraw.
But as much as
it is not a failed state.
As much as it's not a failed state. I would like to tell you.
So is no.
A failed state.